all the supply chains were disrupted, and these products actually, if you see the production, like our last discussion with Rainer from Top Glove, they are building about 50% more capacity in this year. They wouldn't have built it if there was no COVID. And at the same time, there are a lot of people, in all fairness, a lot of people who think they can do sourcing just because they see some people making money from it, or people saying that they're making money from it, but they don't have enough understanding. I really want to, very strongly put it there, that if you don't understand international sourcing and you don't have the right connections to do it locally in the markets that you're sourcing from, don't get into it. No matter it is PPE or any other trade, it's not easy. You can burn, you can really waste a lot of time and energy. And I know also that some people have lost their savings, all their savings in this business, and it's serious. People have put mortgage houses. They've refinanced houses and stuff, and they've lost all that money as well. And that's terrible. It's really terrible.
I think few things I would share because again, I don't have as vast experience as you all do in supply chain. I started my company, it's coming up to 1 year now. For me, it was learning. That's the part I enjoyed. I got to talk to manufacturers, how many gloves each line's pumping, all of that. Those were all learning. So I quite enjoy that. But the most important thing that I am trying to educate people I talk to is stick with the SOP, the comfort level, and try to do 98% of your own due diligence. Don't trust the person that's bringing you a deal from WhatsApp. If somebody's telling you, forwarding you a message that says they're the mandate, you're 6 way down and you're still forwarding that message, but you haven't picked up the call. I haven't responded to messages since September. Okay, I'm the worst at it because if if someone's not coming from referred from a already sorted broker or a friend of mine in PPE industry or somebody that I've known past COVID, if they're not bringing that person up, I don't have the ability to get on these Zoom calls. I'm very focused on my transactions that are closing. I'm focused on getting my shipments out. So those are the things I focus on, is how much due diligence have you done too? So don't just rely on forward messages. My one thing that I do tell people when I do get on a call is, how much do you know? Have you transacted with them? What are you trusting? What are you bringing on the table? And then the other thing is, when I give them something that this is what an allocation holder has, it always comes back as a different, because it's over promising. It's very hard to work with Asia just because of the demand that they are under and the pressure that they're under. And they're the kings, and it's not going to go anywhere. So it's important for you to understand how the sellers are working, what do they need, and stick to that plan. And if you are six steps away from the buyer or the supplier, trust me, those deals are not going anywhere. Try and build a relationship even with one supplier or one buyer. And that's the key to success, because if somebody you have closed successfully one transaction with, they're going to continue to come back to you and buy from you, because you have now built that rapport. And that one leads to second buyers, the second to third. So that's just some things I've learned.
That's a good point. I always I don't know who has seen Meet the Fockers, but Robert De Niro's Circle of Trust, right? I mean, we all now have, after a year, we have our circle of trust. And again, if somebody doesn't bring me somebody, or somebody doesn't, add somebody, I just don't have time. I have people that know that I could get them gloves, but instead they continue to just bring me deals going, is this one fake? Is this one real? I got to deal with these guys. I could buy 2 containers from these guys. Is this real? Can you check this for me? And I'm like, dude, for 6 months you've been doing this. You could have had 3 containers from me already. But instead, I've been like your learning block. I don't even understand. I feel like they just want to do it themselves, and I get it, but they're going to get their heads ripped off.
Yeah. I've been, Doug, and thank you for all 3 of you to be in my circle of trust. So, yeah.